All right, we're going to go over what does the dollar really buy. If you had trouble trying to find some of the items, jelly, Cheerios, that type of thing, don't worry. We'll go through it right now. Just make sure that you follow along. Only had two turned down shower, and I believe Paola did a really good job of looking up the groceries on their own. So kudos to those two right there, and keep it up. So let's start with the sample table. If you look at the sample table that was done for you, where all the items across the board were filled in, the key formula that you really need to look is price times quantity. So right here, P times Q equals your yearly cost. The calculator at the top that you needed to go to was just to help you go through different dates and plug those in. So in 1980, you'd plug in $2, and then you would calculate the same buying power, which is 586. Excuse me. Right there for whatever item that you had. So really, the math should have been easy if you're just multiplying P times Q to get the yearly cost. There's your sample table. I'll leave that up there for about 10 seconds. You can pause it to go back and look at it. Your total goods at the bottom, kind of like you did on Project Scarcity. We had $1,000 if you chose to do that. And you're just basically timesing it by not just the monthly cost now, but the yearly cost. So that's your sample table. I'm going to scroll down to number one sample, where it says loaf of bread, bag of apples. That was done for you right there. So look at your multiplication across, carry, whatever values you need to, and pause it there as well. So that's about 2 minutes into it. We're going to go down. Here's your gallon of milk, your jelly. This is the one, I guess whoever found it was in the year 2000 at $2.79, which is funny because I bought a gallon of milk yesterday. It was $1.89, so that you can see that prices do fluctuate high and lower. I guess there's a lot more milk being produced in 2016 in perfect competition as well. So look at 279 times 104, 290.16. Jelly was $1.65. I told some of you $1.85. The math really doesn't matter as long as you multiply 165 or whatever you had times 26, and you get 42.90. Okay. One box of Cheerios in 2000 was $1.45 times 60 is 87. Carrots, 1 pound bag. It's cheap. 97 cents times 40 is 38.80. Your total at the bottom is 623.96. So leave that up there for a second. Make sure you look at it. And again, the price of anything, even when you shop, hey, Publix is going to have higher items than say Kroger or Walmart. Publix, where shopping is a pleasure. So at Target, some of those other retailers that have higher items, definitely clothing, those type of things that are non-perishable will raise the price of it as well. Organic foods, Whole Foods, that type of place, prices can fluctuate. Let's look at Paola's answers. I think there's some good answers in here for her as well. Again, look at the sample table 1. Okay, sample table done for you. Filled out. She just plugged away the values. Milk 279, year 2000. Yep. Perfect math. Looking at the jelly, might be a little bit high for 224, but I'll take it. Again, depending on where she bought the items, it could be in Atlanta or in different cities. Miami, definitely higher prices, or wherever you buy outside of Atlanta. And so again, look at the loaf of bread. Look at the costs. Miss Stagg would be happy. Look at this math here. Cheerios, pricey. It is pretty. I mean, I went shopping the other day for, yeah, that's about right. Carrots bags. So we definitely saw a little increase in prices since we did this in 23. I think that was the first year I did this. The other example that I gave. And so your totals look like this. You should be fine. Let's go back to the classroom again. And that was it. Those sample tables filling out items 1 and 2. Please look forward to go back in that. Make sure you turn it in today as well. All right. Also, get ready for your vocab tests. Key terms C. If you didn't finish key terms B, retest that. You can do that after you turn this in, or vice versa. I'd rather everybody have to take the test first, then work on this. Thanks. Bye.